The Whiskey Brothers.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, everybody. We're the Whiskey Brothers. I don't even know which number. We're here. All of us are here. That's what matters. It's sometime in the beginning of June. Slade Ham, your host. Jerry Wayne Longmire across the table. Trey Tutson, Sam Damaris.
Not in Barcelona.
Full strength. I know. We just keep threatening to send him away.
I'm going to be in Spain. I lied.
Yup.
Oh, they lied.
Goodwill Loading, running things back a house. It's good to see everybody. I raise a glass to the collective. We got good stuff coming up. We just set the date for the Andy Huggins special.
July 23rd.
July 23rd.
Wedding anniversary.
Your wedding anniversary.
I'll be available. Need a camera operator.
That's what I got you for your anniversary.
Yeah, right,
Some shit to do.
Yeah.
Please don't cry on the equipment.
Also, congratulations, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
what's
sir,
up,
man.
Fuck
man?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
coming back from the taping of his Helium special. Those clips will be coming out on that Helium Comedy Network
Yeah,
soon.
on YouTube. Yeah.
You were just in Philly, and then did you go up and visit our good friends in New York? We have. You're drinking pickle beer.
so good.
Oh,
course he
that's.
is.
It's like you're taunting me. You're doing this on purpose.
Yeah. Should I make noises when I do it?
No, here it comes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
ASMR for that.
Anyway. Bro, if y'all listen closely, that's what it sounds like coming out. But anyway,
That's
what's your question?
nothing. You've literally found my audio kryptonite. That's it. It's like shooting. It's like grabbing an electric fence.
I forgot.
My muscles tense, and I just twitch a little.
I
Will you ever
forgot.
peed on one of them?
It's-
That's
does that
on
actually-
accident? Yeah.
Does that actually
Does it-
shock
Oh,
you?
he talking
Yeah,
about
electric shop will. And I peed on electric shop.
Wait,
They
an
had
electric.
electrified the metal around the shop.
Oh my God! The whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it was like big metal shop out in the junkyard, and
Like you booby trapped it?
yeah, my papa wouldn't turn it on always during the daytime, but he would turn it on at night and stuff. It, you know,
Okay. Yeah, keep people
we
away.
had thieves and shit.
But that's
Okay,
real. It
listen.
will
that
shock
was
through
before
your
he
neck.
got the donkeys. After he got the donkeys, he stopped worrying about the electric shop. But
Country. This is the country's fucking story.
no, it's not.
Is
It's
the
just,
hip bones connected to the
The donkeys?
ham bone?
donkeys make excellent guard dogs. They'll whip the shit out of coyotes. They'll kick the shit out of anybody. Donkeys are very territorial. They're fucking badass guard dogs.
But don't dogs know like who to protect and who not to?
Yeah, donkeys do too.
You can
Yeah.
train a donkey to
Oh yeah,
beat up other
they're
people that
sweethearts. They have wonderful personalities.
you can make an attack donkey.
Yeah,
It's a dumbass.
he had two of them. They whooped the shit out of anybody come over that fence, and kill coyotes left and right. They're
Okay.
incredible, man.
On this
Never
season
heard
of the
Farmers do
of-
it all over. In fact, they even did it on Yellowstone. They had a donkey out there to protect some of their cattle. It's very common. I mean, it's very common when people have been outside.
Well, here's the
But he
thing.
had the shop
like that.
electrified. It's a big metal shop, and he didn't usually turn it on. But he went to town, and I didn't know he went to town. And I'd been up in my little fort,
Right.
and I was walking back to my granny's house, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just take a leak," and peed on the shop. Got shocked.
If I thought that the shop was ever electrified, I would never. If there was a chance that my toilet was going to shock me one time out of 20, I would pee in the yard for the rest of my life.
I had faith in my schedule.
That's so. What? So what happens?
Felt like my pecker's gonna explode. Like,
You left a hot dog in the microwave too
yeah,
long.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts for a while. You taste metal for a while.
like
Oh. Well, I have a, history in tasting metal and private
Yeah.
parts.
Also,
Yeah. So.
Well, anytime you get shocked good enough, it leaches minerals out of your bones and your bloodstream, and that's why you taste metal in your mouth. You taste
Yeah.
copper a lot of times.
because it's coming out of your bloodstream.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It also happens when you get really scared. You taste pennies and
I've
shit
heard that.
in your
I've
mouth.
heard that
Oh,
too.
is that
Yeah.
what?
same
Is that
shit.
is that what adrenochrome is?
Oh, like what the fuck they shooting up Illuminati people with, or
Yes.
whatever, what they sipping
Is that what it is?
with their pinky out?
No.
Is that why they? Is
that
it
comes
chrome
from
because
your
it tastes like metal?
Oh, I was
No,
See, my grandma
it
used to
comes
have
from your
this
adrenal
medicine called mercurochrome. She used to put on some of her kids. It was like red and it burned like a motherfucker.
Oh, like Campho-Phenique or something?
I don't know. They just you got to cut. You got out the mercure. They call it monkey blood. Get
Oh,
cut
that's
and
that's
check it.
gotta be that's gotta
I'm
be
sure
against
that's
the-
racist.
No, it might not be.
I hope
Country
that
to
it's not,
country.
but I'm almost 100% sure it is.
There's a lot of connections with monkeys that are not racist.
Okay, good. Thank you, brother.
Also, I gotta say, when you said you're peed on one of them, I thought you were talking about a black man because the way that you were looking,
Oh, no.
it
Never.
looked like you were looking at me like
I have.
you're peed on one of them.
Okay, that's 100% racist.
Yeah, and I'm like,
It depends on the situation. I mean, if the dude gives you a reason to pee on him.
Not when I did it. It's not. It's
If
black on
if
black.
he either invites you to pee on him or says something fucked up makes you want to pee on him, it might not even be racist.
that's wild to me.
The rules,
where the
yeah.
piss comes from, like vengeance, like your bladder feels like, you know what, you pissing me off.
See, that's the
I'm about to piss on you.
I had a dude pee on me in a bathroom. I punched him, but he
Right,
he
I-
pissed on my foot.
I think I'm
On
too
purpose.
I
See,
think
I was the other way around.
I'm too pee shy for that. I don't think
Oh,
I
yeah?
I don't think I just could right in your
Well,
face.
he was already peeing when the conversation went south.
I got you.
No, I knocked the dude the fuck out, and when
And
he was
then
on the ground,
afterwards-
I whipped my dick out and I peed on him.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ. That's
Like,
My
I-
story wasn't near that cool. I just punched the guy and ran away. He had his dick in his hands, and it surprised him enough that I could get out. He was much bigger.
Why did he pee on you?
I was in fucking Oklahoma doing a one-nighter, and I made that. I was a little drunk, and I made that dumb joke about the border wall in Texas that I do about. I was like, I was in favor of the border wall until I found out it wasn't going to be between us and Oklahoma. And then, then I got these tags I do after it, and people got a little salty about it. And I was in there fucking taking a look. Guy comes in to take a look. He goes, "Oh yeah, dude made a joke about Oklahoma. Fuck you!" And he peed on my foot. And so I
Oh
punched
yeah,
him.
that's you're allowed to go.
Yo,
that's
Yeah, no, fuck
justifiable homicide.
Yeah,
that's
I
just-
just punched him and ran away. I wasn't trying to get my ass whipped.
I thought it was a
That's
drunk guy with bad aim. I'm like, don't punch a
insane.
drunk dude with bad aim.
No, no.
He's having a bad night.
No, he did it on purpose. Like,
Yeah,
he was
no.
like, "Fuck you."
Wow.
Nah,
Oh,
you can get
yeah.
it.
Damn. Piss on my foot, I jerk you off. Yeah. That's
Who's
good.
uncomfortable?
I wish I-
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I thought of that. I should have just grabbed his dick. That would have fucking
That would've
terrified
fucked
him.
his whole night up.
Yeah, some jokes you don't have to lean into. Like that's not the.
With them big heavy hands and them rings.
If I just
Shit.
grabbed a hold of that son of a
And
bitch,
Yeah.
stared him
what could
straight
he
in the
have
eye.
done?
Yeah.
Don't say a word. Just do this.
He'd
And
been
just
like,
start walking him to the door.
Okay,
We're
okay,
going
buddy.
out in the lobby of this comedy room.
Hey,
That is true. What do you do at that point? That's a
what you
full-on-
do? You taste metal. That's what you do at that moment.
Yeah, that's bottle that.
He'd be 70, 80 years old, sitting on a deathbed going, what the fuck
like you couldn't do
happened
it.
that night?
You couldn't grab a dude and then
I'm
like
pretty sure he would have to leave Oklahoma if somebody grabbed his dick in the bathroom. You know,
Oh
they
yeah,
wouldn't let him
that's
stay.
100%. You're gay in Oklahoma if
You
that
can't
happens
live
to
in
you.
Shawnee no more.
No.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man. I know he says that guy started it.
Oh, you take your fucking weird ass to Nebraska. You ain't allowed around here no more.
300 people saw them.
You fucking going to San Francisco like a gold miner. Just
Yeah.
put a wagon together and ride on west, buddy.
Yeah, that's no. I don't know that would be in my. I would. It's just not in my probably top ways to react in that scenario. I don't know that I
Yeah.
would ever. I would have to think for too long to get to that being an option,
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
and then other stuff would have gone. I would have done something else by the time I go. Oh, you know what I
Yeah.
could do?
yeah, I got you.
I
That's,
had a dude grab Rachel's ass one time, and I grabbed him.
your
by
wife has an ass?
grabbed him by the hell yeah. I grabbed him by the crotch.
Oh, that's fair.
And I was like, "Are we partying?"
Oh, okay.
And he's like,
that's,
"No, no."
Yeah.
Because that's the. It seems like you're literally at your most vulnerable in that state.
He
that's
felt very vulnerable.
that's the that seems like why in jail or something, if someone was like, "I'm gonna make you suck my," you're like, well, I mean, like for a second,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna want to call somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and see
You
if
gonna
you can
need
get that.
stitches, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna want to put that in a bag of peas.
Yeah.
Your only defense to a dude grabbing your dick like it is to ejaculate. That's your only. You just got. Well, I'm gonna come on your hand. That's the only way. That's the only way to
Who's
fight back.
uncomfortable now?
Exactly. You gotta take
Okay,
it up.
Trey, at that point, I don't think it's fighting anymore. I think this is a date.
I told you I can. I can come on just impulse. Like
Some guy does something you don't like, and you grab by the dick, he comes on your hand. I think y'all are dating.
I think you both.
You're
want
at
that.
least it's complicated on Facebook.
You're buying the next round at the
we
very
met in the
minimum.
bathroom.
You're both oddly into this.
Yeah.
in ways you-
Somebody owes somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just shoot it on his elbow. You know what I mean?
Bartender, 2 old fashions.
Ain't nothing old-fashioned about what they're doing.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man. Be cool. Don't look at me once we get out of the bathroom.
You know about the thing in the bathroom that happened.
You know, the only way to really get around some guy ejaculating on your hand is
Yeah.
to. No, I don't know
There's
where
no
else
way
it
to
goes
get
from
around.
there. That's
There's
that
just
one's
you
done.
and this dude you have to avoid
think
for the
that's
rest
the-
of your life.
the last verse of "She Swallowed a Fly."
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Somebody would be like, "Hey, do you want to go to Minnesota and do a gig?" And you're like, "What city?"
Yeah. Nah, it's all out of defense though.
To Oklahoma.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I don't
man,
think
had
that's
a-
ever been said on this podcast before.
What's that?
To Oklahoma.
To Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's my favorite place to hate.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
they're
Favorite place
uh,
to hate. Oh,
There's
love
not a
it.
specific reason. I just don't like them.
they don't have a lot to defend
It's just good-natured ribbon.
because there's not a lot to defend.
No,
It's
no.
even if they've done nothing wrong, there's still not a lot to defend.
It's just a bunch of grass and nothing.
It's a paper. It's a empty paper plate.
You know how you know Oklahoma's shitty? Because the government gave it to Native Americans. That's how you know how shitty that state is.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is
funny.
so their style. That is so.
That's
If our
pretty
government
funny.
gave the land to somebody, I guarantee it's garbage.
That's
Yeah,
For me, it's
that's
Mississippi.
shitty.
oh.
They didn't give none of that land.
But I'm just saying, it's,
Hang on,
it's
that's a
just
strong-
it's, to me, it's
Oh, look,
it's
Will
one
got
of the most-
excited.
Yeah, he's from Mississippi.
people.
It's the worthless state. It's just there's like you drive all over. It's parts of it are pretty, but there's just
It gets a
none
little
there.
hilly as you get towards that southern part. I maybe
Even when
the
you
rest
go
of
to
it.
Biloxi, you're like, yo, you built all these casinos and all this shit. You've got a beach, and I still want to get the fuck out of here.
I always like Picayune because it feels like West Baton Rouge.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
that's
East
not a
Baton
that's not a
Rouge.
that's not a compliment.
No,
No shit.
Baton Rouge is one of those grimy cities I like. I
It's
like
dirty.
Baton Rouge better than I like New Orleans. You know?
It's yes. In well, hang on. In
No, I mean, you know,
it was.
What?
you just have bad taste in everything. So
Nah.
go ahead.
New Orleans is cool for what it
bad
is.
taste in
If-
cities.
I mean, if you want to play tourist, sure, New Orleans. Is
But
fine.
once you
got it.
once you get out of the
for like living and working there and being there.
yeah,
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge is a dirty stick. It's
Yeah.
a dirty stick in the.
That's a
fucking
good
hilarious.
place to get your ass whooped, boy.
Yeah.
Jerry, the only
Yeah.
motherfucker dropped this seat, like, yeah, I can do construction here. Like, it's just like, what the fuck is happening?
I have
dog?
spent a great deal of my life trying to decide, like, can I live here? Can I make a living?
That's a-
shot right here. I can do it right here.
That's a lot of grimy neighborhoods.
boy,
and
you would love Haiti.
that's-
I mean, most likely, it's the kind of labor I like. You know what I mean? Like, it's good hands.
Like shit, Jerry.
I like anywhere where there's a good labor force.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm noticing, man. That's what I'm picking up. I know what to fucking take
J-
you on for vacation.
Jerry's roots. You peed on that fence. You survived it. Then you almost electrocuted yourself on Twitter,
Isn't
on,
that the
on
funniest-
wherever TikTok. It's for a TikTok. He killed himself almost. It's you literally could see his bones. It's the
What did you? What happened?
So I found all these.
it's a GIF on my phone now.
I won't go too much into it, but
Yeah.
me and my wife are taking over her great grandparents' place that was built in like 1941.
Okay.
And we're gonna move into it, but I'm having to clean. They're Depression era people, and they never got rid of anything.
Go ahead, Jerry. Keep talking.
And
Don't look at you almost die.
and anyway, so they got all these cool, like up in the rafters and stuff. There's all these cool appliances from the 40s and stuff. And so I was like, man, you know, it'd be kind of a funny TikTok segment is I'd just start plugging in these old appliances and seeing if they still work. Kind of show you the difference between stuff made.
How
back
the
then and
house
stuff
burned
made
down.
now.
It's for a TikTok.
And I was trying to be safe. I had like bus packs set up and shit and GFCI grounded outlet, but
I don't even
apparently
know.
it weren't enough. So I plugged in this old vacuum cleaner at work, and I was like, cool. And I had my camera going, and I found this old those old finger chopper fans from the 40s, like they had in the military and stuff.
Yeah, that's disturbingly not covered.
Yeah. And I was like, I want to see if this thing works, because if it does, I'm gonna restore it, and put it in my shop. It's really cool. And so I plugged it in, but the cord was a little frayed, and the switch was stuck on, and I was like, well, I don't want to be touching that switch, and I don't want to be touching that cord.
So I'll
So I'll
just-
get me two other cords and
So
plug it in through a bus
funny.
pack And I mean, dude, when I hit, it lit. It caught on fire. You don't even see that on the video. I had to like go put out a fire afterward, but it lit me up like.
Can't imagine how this frayed cord and stuck switch.
Oh man, this prostitute had bumps on her lips, so I took the condom off.
What I assumed was going to happen was it was going to immediately short out and flip the breaker.
Okay, okay.
You know, I've done a lot of dumb shit with electricity. I've never created a lightning show like that before.
Oh, it was full on.
It fried that cord. It burned a hole in my glove.
Yeah, Tesla.
Damn.
I peed.
That's, yeah.
And the funny
Was
part
a
was I
little
caught it on
nostalgic?
video, so I was like, oh, I'll just cut this short and put that on
like
TikTok, see if people like it.
it's like
now people
being
are
at
like,
your
we
own-
want to see more of this. I'm like, no, fuck you.
Wait a minute, I got that motherfucker. I'm not Eric Andre in this motherfucker.
This is a one time. This ain't pranksters, dickheads. You know, like,
It's an accident.
let's just be sharing something y'all I thought was funny. You
Yeah,
know,
wait till them views get low. Motherfuckers, and we plugging up clippers and shit, all kind of shit.
if y'all see me eating scorpions, you'll
Yeah.
fucking know.
Oh shit, it's rough.
You'll be doing the 3 p.m. on a Sunday show at the Improv, letting lobsters grab your nutsack.
I'm gonna watch me smash this watermelon.
How many crabs can you hang from your crabs?
Yeah, that's I'm glad you survived. I jokingly told you not to die before you did it.
Yeah.
And you,
Right,
you
yeah.
anyway,
It's
despite
funny, but 260,000 views, so
so hey, rock on, brother. Of
course.
put money in my pocket.
Fucking-
I told her, I was like, well, at least Rachel might get a good check. If
Yeah.
something happens. You know?
Such is life.
I don't know if TikTok has a retirement fund.
Everything's a TikTok now. That's
Everything's a
that's you
TikTok.
you can you can now see, like, I watch the military people pranking their or cops pranking their cohorts or whatever coworkers. That's the, you know what I meant.
Yeah, gotcha.
I said it right the first time.
Okay.
But like them doing like little, and you're like, are y'all working? Isn't it like y'all shouldn't be TikToking while you're in cop uniforms? I already don't
Yeah.
trust a lot of you.
You remember, like,
One of the funniest ones I've seen is a bunch of welders on a subsea project out in Houma, Louisiana. They're all up there and they're filming their supervisor hollering, if I catch any of y'all on that tic-tac, somebody's getting fired. And they all made a tic-tac of flipping him off and went by and walked off the fucking job site.
Oh, nice! And he still doesn't know they quit because it happened on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's
I
it's
was
for the
like,
TikTok.
that's beautiful, though.
You can speed and just tell the cop you were doing it for a
It was a
TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, and he should probably excuse it.
That's probably why you got off.
What?
Your pass, your little your last two. You got.
Oh, no, I'm just white. I'm very white.
That's
Yeah, I want you to know that when you post the cop
Yeah, y'all aren't
behind
worried.
you
I
in
know,
the
I
group
know.
chat, that shit don't hit the same if me and Sam.
Sam
did.
told me the same
exactly what
thing.
I almost text, yeah, bruh, whatever. Like, almost like,
No, y'all are doing
you
it
could have
like
told us this shit. This isn't a safety
y'all are
thing.
doing it like I might die. I'm doing it like, hey, I might be a little late.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I'm sitting next to
Yeah.
Slade.
I'm just
when
letting
he
you know I'm
says
not gonna
it.
be on time.
yeah. It's the difference between a little late and a lot late.
yeah.
It's a mockery. I feel like you all lives matter at my picture. Like, you know what I mean? See, it happens to us too.
Oh no, it wasn't anything like that. What's that?
I don't know what you complain about. I'm not scared at all.
Just comply,
Oh
Trey.
no, I'm absolutely terrified of them. But
Yeah, you are. We can tell.
oh,
yeah, no, I said that exact same thing. I'm sitting next to Slade. He sends the message, and I just looked at him. I go, I don't get that same pit in my
Yeah.
stomach
No, no.
feeling.
I almost
as-
thumbs downed it.
Well, it was certainly not to create that kind of feeling. It was just like
I don't like the color of the driver. Like,
Trey would have been driving by you going, his tags are out.
yeah, I'd have been yelling out shit.
Check the glove compartment.
He got a gun. Shoot him.
He got weed. I know he got weed.
It's in his butt.
Motherfucker look just like him. Still in catalytic converters. 2
Man.
blocks over.
Yeah, right.
He said he stuck the cocaine in his butthole.
Yeah.
Check twice.
Yeah. As many videos that we see of a fucking white dude with no shirt on charging at a cop with a knife. and the cop is just like, oh, no gun, nothing out. This is the time
You
he
need to settle down now, son.
all right, hold up. Wait.
Put the knife down,
Don't
sir.
get excited.
Yeah, he still gets called sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
He's
sir,
still-
put the knife down, sir.
Sir, please.
Put the knife down, sir.
Sam,
Not even a boy. You know what I mean?
Sam is sweating bullets with a pack of 9-laters. He's sitting there like,
Skittles.
yeah. He like, shit.
I haven't eaten a Skittle in years.
Nah, we don't eat shit. We don't even want our phone or nothing. Straight Bluetooth, baby.
You know what? I know what I will do though. I will fucking
Get a fanny pack.
no. When I get pulled over, I will go to the video and I will press record like I'm shooting a video, whatever,
Yeah.
and then I put my phone face down so it's still getting the audio.
Okay.
So he doesn't know he's being recorded.
yeah.
But I'm just sitting there and I will yes sir, no sir, yes sir. What? I'm just like, if something happens, somebody find my phone and go through my fucking camera roll because
Yeah.
whatever happened is
See,
on there.
here's the problem. I'm more scared of what else is on your camera roll than
Oh,
I am
that's
of
so
exonerating
funny.
your death. Sorry,
Hey, look,
man.
bro.
You just go ahead.
Hey,
I can't be embarrassed other when I'm dead.
I love when a person is doing that and they saying kind of all the wrong shit. Like you end up being on the cop side a little bit. How you doing, officer? Yeah. Nope. I ain't got no license. I ain't got no insurance. I ain't got no. You like, well, damn, fam. Like you're not really helping this shit right now.
I like those guys.
I got
that go
two guns under the seat. It's like, what is happening?
like those guys that go stand in the parking lot of the police department and record them and shit.
Yeah.
And then act like assholes when they come to like, if he shoots you, I'm okay with it. I'm
See,
going
that's
to
the
tell
thing.
you right now, if he puts a bullet in you, I'm all right with
See,
it.
some of those, like when they get posted, like the people think because I'm recording, I have the right to cuss you the fuck out. There's nothing you can do. And they'll be like, sir, I don't understand why you pulled me over. I don't have to get out the car. I don't have to do shit. Oh, but you're being recorded right now. You're being, shut up.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, the
you
other
still
most
have to do what he
important rule
says.
about being pulled over is shutting the fuck up.
Oh, that's the rule.
Yeah, you don't answer questions.
Yeah.
Don't
Silence
say
is
shit.
compliance.
No.
Are you an ally or not, Jim?
Where are you? I don't like white allies.
Silence is aliveness.
This shit all feel like virtue signaling. How you more mad than
I
me
ain't
and
your
you can't
ally.
get shot? You know what I mean? Like I'm down. I'm all the way down. It's almost the weird thing of like how they said a person too loud is actually gay.
Yeah.
Like the person that's too, it's like, bro, you kind of feel like a cop. Like you an undercover ally. What the fuck is this?
I mean, I'm down, but I'm also like, call me if you need me.
Yeah,
Like,
hey man.
I'm in, but holler if we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not going downtown by myself.
No.
Yeah, there's a white dude I follow. This motherfucker. I'm like, bro, you post more shit about police brutality than the families of
But
victims.
that's feminist too.
Yeah,
it's the
you know what I'm
same.
saying? When you lean so hard one way, you're like, yo, what are you?
When in
for
a
real?
vacuum, you're showing up on Reddit. This makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, simmer down. Does it? Do you feel?
I'll tell you this. This is so funny.
Chill,
to me.
William.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
You feel uncomfortable. Tell.
This comic that I'm talking about, he was hanging out, whatever, and Gerard Carmichael had his special was coming out. And he had all this shit in the green room that he was disagreeing about with some of Gerard's bits. Right? Gerard had a bit like a premise of like there's only like 6 good black dudes. And Will Smith is 2 of them, or some shit. It's like that
Yeah.
kind of bit, right?
Oh, that didn't age well.
He's doing, yeah, right. So he's doing like bits like that, and this white dude is like, "How could you?"
Got him, coach.
That bit now is there's 5 good.
Now
black-
there's 4 good black dudes, and 2 of them is Obama. Like, it's like
Don't curse him now.
yeah, right. Hey, if some shit come out of Obama, it's gonna be a domestic situation. It's gonna be some shit of him and Michelle arguing. That's what I feel like it'll
Oh,
come
you think?
out. Yeah, it'll be some shit like
I think
that.
if Obama slapped somebody, everybody'd back him.
Yeah, enough niggas from Chicago will. I think.
You know what I mean?
So he's going off about Gerard, whatever. Yeah, I don't agree with this bit and that bit, and blah blah. And it's all this shit that you would think that black people would be saying about Gerard's bits. How
Oh,
could you
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
that type of angle,
Yeah.
right? Well, then it was news that Gerard Carmichael came out as gay on his special, and this motherfucker retracted every statement. I'm like, bro, you ain't got shit to stand on, bro. It's like that's
Yeah.
all he had to do was say, well, I like dick, and that's the end of your whole shit.
Oh yeah, we don't attack our own.
Yep, he's right. It's only 6 good black dudes out here. Like immediately to that, as soon as he said he was gay.
God damn. Yeah, that's don't be that guy.
That's
Don't-
just
don't be
being-
William.
that's
Yeah,
that-
don't be William.
That's that bootlicker type shit, you know.
What? Why everything? Okay, go ahead. I ain't saying nothing, Jerry.
Oh,
You
y'all
just
hug
make
it
me
out before
laugh.
it gets weird.
What's bootlicker?
Just like subservient.
Oh, okay, like an
Ass
ass kisser. Yeah,
Syc-
okay.
sycophant.
Brown
Yeah,
noser.
yeah.
You need a better word.
Well, hang on.
No,
now,
I was just
now
trying
what'd
to
you
understand
think
bootlicking.
it meant?
Like you
I
know,
think he thought I was talking about boots.
like the victim of a curb stomping. That's
oh,
what.
no, no, no.
No,
I know, but no
that's called the victim of a curb stomp.
stomping. Yeah, I guess.
It already has a good
But you,
enough name.
but you all licking a fucking boot, bro.
Bootlegger's like the guy with the F-350 and the back to blue and all that bullshit all over his truck and everything.
He's
They can never find any fault with anything the law does, you know. Like, they're just doing their job. They're afraid for their life, you know.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Firefighters can't shoot fire, you know. They start the day out afraid for their life.
That's really fucking
Every
funny.
time that fucking bell goes off.
You're like, oh shit, what's this gonna be?
So, I told you, I'll tell you guys too. I went back. I watched Fistful of Dollars for a Few Dollars More and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, all like in one weekend.
These are movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed I leaned.
It sounded like
I
no, but it
pivoted
sounded like
this way.
bands. I thought they were bands at first.
They all do sound like bands. Sam would
Yeah,
listen
that's
to.
why I was like, I'm just trying to get caught up.
How has no band just ripped those off?
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, I remember watching them as a kid with my pops and everything, and then I watched them again in high school, and then this last time I watched them, just how some shit just doesn't hold up, and I was like, really? Because you know, it got older. I started like actually, getting around guns and shooting myself and realizing how hard it is to hit something.
Mm-hmm.
And in those movies, this motherfucker never aims at all. Every shot is shot
Hip
from
shot,
the hip.
yeah.
From the hip.
And he'll take your hat off your head. They're shooting cigars out of people's mouths. And he never fucking misses. Like, worse than Star Wars. How like the stormtroopers
Never hit
shit.
anything.
Yeah, he never misses, and no one else ever fucking
Well, there's a
hits.
theory that has to do with the Force, though.
Oh yeah, no. In theory, that has to do with it ruins the movie if they kill the good guys. There's 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck this postscript adjustment. No. Keep that out of my
Force.
But yeah, he never misses, and in every movie, in all three of those movies, there's a scene where he ends up they catch him, and they kick the shit out of him, and he's just up and running like the next scene. And I'm talking like, when I say kick the shit out, they're beating this motherfucker with like concrete blocks and shit, and then he's just, I'm good.
But you got to think about. Here's the thing: you got to think about when these movies came out, right?
Yes.
This was in an era when you couldn't just MythBusters everything,
Yeah,
right?
there was no Google.
We lived in a world where, maybe some motherfuckers really are like that. Maybe there's some dudes who can get thrown through a window and can shoot from the hip, and you sort of believe that there might be those people out there.
I mean, most people know pistols didn't have a lot of rifling in the barrel. though. I
No,
mean,
most
that
people
was
do.
not-
If you've never shot a gun in your whole life, you don't even know what the fuck that sentence
yeah, but,
means.
but usually the people who watch those movies are
No, I'm
No
a
gun.
I'm a kid watching Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know shit about shit. I just know. Pew!
Yeah, who came up with that noise of every time a bullet gets fired? Meow. Like, it sounds like a fucking cat.
But how would you know if you've never shot a gun, you've never had a bullet whiz by your ear? You don't have Google. I can't look any of this shit up.
No, I grew up thinking that's what guns sounded like because I watched westerns with my dad, and then like when I was finally old enough, he took me to the range. I'm like, that's just a boom.
Yeah.
That's not this at all.
Yeah. Everybody didn't have like donkeys and shit to
Yeah.
practice.
Right, I didn't
I
know
was
there were
shooting
guard
guns from a
donkeys.
very
I didn't
young
know.
age,
I didn't
I
know
will
your
tell
dick
you
could
that. He was
explode
shooting
for
guns
yeah, I
like
didn't.
7, 8 years old. I was shooting guns. Yeah.
Right. So you knew there was rifling or wasn't rifling,
I knew how rifles worked, and I knew how pistols worked for the most part.
which
like
means you
10.
can't shoot.
Yeah.
Right. So
Just imagine a young grumpy Jerry, probably looking the same, and he's watching the good and bad and the ugly. He's like, that ain't real. Just like,
Well, I just
Pistols
watched
don't
them-
sound like
I just
that.
Watch them enjoy it. I love Commando, but I don't think somebody can take a steel pipe and shove it through somebody into a tree.
That is
You know.
Commando is
Okay.
when you want to talk about things that just don't hold up. Like that was I loved that movie.
Yeah.
And it was on like TNT or some shit, and I decided to watch it, and I just sat there laughing hysterically.
Commando
through the
was
whole fucking
Schwarzenegger.
thing.
Yeah.
right.
Yes,
And it came out at the same time
But it's-
Cobra did, which was
he's-
Stallone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Cobra was the one where he stuck the dude on the big hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Cobra was darker, and there was a serial killer, and it was
no,
you know
the
what I mean?
badass car.
Commando was just as Schwarzenegger an action movie as there ever fucking was. You know what I mean? They kidnapped his
The
daughter.
opening scene, he's walking carrying not a tree trunk, a whole tree on one shoulder,
Yeah.
just walking with a whole fucking tree.
And that's how, and he did it for real because you couldn't have CGI back then. You had to carry the whole tree.
It was a polystyrene tree. Adam probably made it.
That's
He used to make him fake trees.
possibly
yeah, then
so.
they kidnap his daughter, who's Alyssa Milano, by the way.
Oh, that's
They
right.
kidnap Alyssa Milano.
But like, who's the boss of Listen?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I remember because the whole thing feels like an episode of MacGyver. It's not like it's,
Yeah. It's like a made-for-TV movie.
Yes.
The one I watched,
Like male Lifetime.
one of my favorite movies when I was a kid was Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
The
where
arm
he's
wrestle movie?
wrestling truck driver, and I'm watching it, and Aubrey's watching it with me, and like 6 minutes into the movie, Aubrey goes, "This is nonsense," and I go, "Why?" And they go, "Because nobody's ever been named Lincoln Hawk ever," and it fucking took the whole movie apart for me. I went,
Lincoln Hawk.
"Fuck, kid, Fuck, you're
Yeah.
right. That is way too cool a name. Nobody's ever been named
Lincoln
that."
Hawk.
Like,
I went back and
there is a dude on Yellowstone named Denham Richards, though.
Denim
Denim Rich.
Yeah.
Dick. Denim Dick.
Denham Richards. Yeah, Denham Dick.
Denim Dick.
I saw that. I got so excited. I was like, man, I'm really sad we already named Noah.
That's
That sounds like a condition where you wear jeans out in the sun too long.
oh, you got
Denim
Dick, yeah.
Dick.
Like a rash.
Yeah. Oh, bro, it's wrong. You got Denim Richard.
Yeah, you got Denim Richard, bro. You
That Denim Richard. Yeah. Aren't you glad you named Noah already?
don't need to put some lotion.
Denham Richards, cool,
If
man.
you'd shown up and told us you named your kid Denim Richard, would have done the same shit. I'm just letting you know.
What's your
Yep.
name? Denham Richards?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yo, we're going to get you a job.
That's why he's so red.
So one I watched recently that completely did not hold up is that I'm crazy about horror movies and my daughter's getting into them too, and there's some where I canary in the coal mine first, and like there's one called Hereditary, and she's like, let's watch that, and I'm like, no. And she never argues with me because I let her watch so much fucked up shit that if I say no, she's like, okay, there's something in there that's probably gonna scar me for life.
What's the worst thing you've let her watch?
Well, the most recent one, and Grandma didn't want us to do it.
Well, yeah,
she was
because she has to live with grandma.
Yeah, but she was like, it's for young kids. It gives them nightmares and this that, and the other. And then I was like, fuck it, whatever. So I went back and I watched the first Nightmare on Elm Street with my daughter, and she was like, this is dumb, and I'm like, I agree. It terrified the shit out of me forever. And then now
I've
I'm
never
like, this
seen
is bad.
any of them.
It's like, is it like
Johnny
comically?
Dexter's movie.
Yeah, he was in the first. Is it just comically? I'm gonna kill you. Ha!
Yeah, and the effects are just fucking awful, and it's bad. It's really bad,
Yeah.
and I grew up loving this shit, and I'm like, this is fucking.
You shouldn't
bad.
revisit. I think some of our childhood should just be left in a box. It's
Yeah.
you have an evolved brain now.
That's the way I am about all this. I hate all this.
Reboot?
Everybody's into the vintage 8-bit games and shit. Like, I didn't live this long to see shitty fucking game graphics.
Yes,
Fuck you.
we did that already.
Please,
Yeah.
God.
We already did that. 2-dimensional shit, lived through it. Was very cool
Yeah.
because before that we only had 1-dimensional shit.
Yeah,
Then
fuck
you gave me
Super Mario
3-dimensional
Brothers.
stuff because all I'd ever had was 2-dimensional stuff. Now you're giving me all the senses, and there's no way I'm going back to some side-scrolly 2-button bullshit. You're gonna.
hate it.
I can literally taste video.
And developers
See,
are spending more time and money on it now because it's all the rage. So you're seeing a lot of the cool games kind of drop off
See,
now.
no, I don't think so. I think the 8-bit craze. I think it's the exact same way they pushed reality TV on us. They were like, "Hey, isn't this cool?" Because it didn't cost shit to make, and so they were like, "Let's get them all hooked on reality shows
it's
because we only
nostalgia.
got to spend $30 an episode."
Yeah, it's Stranger Things, the video game.
Yes,
I get it.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody's so.
There's a bunch of 80s references.
Well-
Do you love it?
Yeah, because it's all. Those were the good old days, or whatever it is, and
I
it,
was at home alone waiting for my parents to get on board.
it's all the days are the good old days. Like they suck when you revisit them. That's trying to hang on to some weird shit because I think we hang on to old stuff because we know how fucked up we are now, but we forget that now's always been fucked up. Like the 80s weren't great. The 80s are only great if you highlight like 4 or 5 parts of the 80s. And the same with the 90s and nothing was good about the 2000s.
Parts
but
of the 80s were great, like cocaine.
that's what
That
I'm
was
saying.
good.
If you highlight certain parts. You were doing coke in the 80s? How old?
No, but
okay.
I just know it was better.
Yeah, it was
I'm like,
everywhere.
Jesus, you did have a problem.
Motherfuckers were putting fentanyl in it and shit.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is if you just highlight those particular parts, right? Like sci-fi movies and
Information Society.
probably cocaine. Not all of Information Society,
Well,
like
good-
whatever
a
that
good
one
deal
song
of it.
was.
I mean, you know, like the '80s. I mean, I don't know. Like that was well, no, the '90s was my favorite like sports era.
I'm just saying, there's certain parts of anything, and if you look back and you just look at those parts,
Oh.
they're good.
Run DMC.
See?
it's, I got that.
Run DMC and Aerosmith teaming up. That was the '80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
does that
and
go
also-
in the pro or con column?
Both.
Yeah.
Why can't something be two different things?
And Thriller was dropped in the '80s.
See, there were if,
Like
if
the
you,
greatest
if you
music video
shine
ever.
your light on some of the-
Thriller's probably the scariest thing I've ever watched. I do
Okay.
not fucking watch horror.
It
Was
scared
it-
me too.
You're
Was you
giggling.
afraid of a thriving black man? No.
Oh Lord, Father! It is among us. This is not what I was taught. Why is he white and black?
Well, it was unusual.
No, he was still black
It
in
was,
Thriller.
black,
He was still
yeah.
black in Thriller.
it was Kilgore in 1984. I mean, it was a lot.
He turned green. I think that was the beginning of the transition.
Yeah, right.
That's when his nose started changing. All right, we got to get out of here on this one. We are the Whiskey Brothers. We have another episode that comes out Friday, unless you're watching us live and you're seeing it now. That's what's cool. Jerry Wayne Longmire is on TikTok, the best place to catch him now. Well over 250,000 followers. Trey Tutson is everywhere and soon to be seen on the Helium Comedy Network. Sam Damaris is online
Trying to
as
stay
well.
out of jail.
Just trying to stay out of jail, eventually in Europe, but also off on some other cruises soon. And then I'm here making Slade stuff. And Will Loden, good Will Loden is Silly Hat still coming out? Still coming out. Check out Silly
Man, I
Hats.
felt like I saw Slade Runner on TikTok the other day.
Where
Those
there's
are nice.
some clips are coming. I'm just slowly bleeding into the water of a couple of things. So you'll see lots of Slade uncomfortable amounts. You know what it is. I'm gonna drink this whiskey. We'll see you on another episode soon.
I believe in good whiskey, and I believe in good times.